What's good, YouTube? You know what it is. Do I really have to say it? Well, I say it for people who don't know. Starbucks, HOTC, Heart of the City, JJ Jordan Junkie. Now you know. Basically, I'm here to do a real review of the old world times that you've seen in the previous video, and as I have like a little talk discussion or something. Because there's a lot of things that have been on my mind I want to talk about. But first, I'll just get into the review real quick. As you can see, this is a very small box. A youth box. Children. Size 5. Basically, these are the old world 10s, Air Jordans. I passed on them. I wasn't really feeling them. I mean, I seen the review on YouTube. I started feeling them a little bit. But that patent leather, I can't do it. And on top of that, the blue was cool until I found out it's not regular material. But if these somehow go on sale, maybe I'll think about it because it's not worth $160 to me. But this is a shoe, as you can see. They call them, let me see, white overall stealth. And well, what is this? Textile, they say. Textile or text, something like that. It's not normal regular material. It's like look like a 3M type material, but it's not 3M. I love these blue laces though. I really like that. The patent leather look kind of cool on kids, but when I see them in adults, I ain't really feeling it. Of course, I know all the accomplishments all the way up to 94 from 85. And I started noticing people saying they having a problem with their Jumpman on the back. Some saying they getting fat Jumpman stomach or whatever. I don't really care, you know. It don't matter to me. Ain't nobody looking at the back of the shoe anyway when you got them on your feet. But I mean, when you pay what you pay for, of course you want everything intact. You got the little tag. Everything's on here like an adult size. Only thing ain't on here, of course, is the hang tag, as it said in the previous video. But what I want to know is who in the hell is doing the packaging? Like, it's not in there now because you've seen in like the phone positive release video I did. My nephew's father gave him his old first retro steel 10s, and I don't even remember what the fuck I was talking about. Oh, basically, they supposedly came with a card or whatever, but he took that pair with him. But for some reason, this pair came with a retro card, and that boggles me because I never got one with my Chicago 10s, and I know a couple people that do got these in men's sizes, but they never came with a card. So that's why I wonder who's doing the packaging. Some people get them, some people don't get them. Some shoes get them, some don't. I don't fucking get it. But yeah, that's basically all I can say. It's like, it's a plain shoe. It's really not too much to it. So I don't know what else to say about the shoe. So you already know about it. Yeah, basically now I'm gonna get to my discussion, get a little comfortable. Oh, let me turn this down because I'm watching the hottest MCs, and if I sit here and watch this, I'm gonna fucking ignore this damn video. But anyway, basically I want to talk about the status of the sneaker game as it is right now. I can't believe like it's an actual game, because you know it's pros and cons to everything in life, including shoes. But basically, before I say that, I'm going off simple fact. As you've seen, I went on a journey to get the Black History Month KDs, and as you know, KD, I mean, he's a monster when it comes to basketball, because it's kind of boggles me because he's so like lanky and he's so scrawny. He's not really masculine built or so, but he can take a hit. He's a killer. He got killer J, he got killer 3. Like, he's an all-around good player, great player. He got the makings of being a great player. And the shoes are starting to go along, because you know Nike never hardly misses wearing shoes. But the thing I respect about him, I heard this, that he did this on purpose. He purposely made the shoe $95. He didn't want nothing more than that. He just wanted he wanted the shoes to be reasonable, and it's kind of a good thing to me, because Nike hardly ever sells shoes, especially signature shoes, that sell well under $100. Of course, we know the Nerf version of them they go for like 700 plus now. But when they first released, it was $95. It has the wells, the Black History ones. I'm getting them. Promise you that, I'm getting them. But I mean, I still want them. I didn't get to get my hands on them. They were only $95 too. They run for a reasonable. They run for basically how much regular sneakers, basketball sneakers go for now. I can find them for 160, 170 now. And basically, the price value may drop or stay the same because of the simple fact the All-Star shoes come out next week, and of course Cements come out this weekend. But my point saying that is just the simple fact of, when does it stop? Like, I know I can tell after this year, or maybe after I get all the shoes that I want, I'm going to start to fizzle out. Like, I'm not going to be too heavy into the shoe game like I am right now. I love shoes till the day I die, but it's always other priorities over top of shoes. Because at the end of the day, I don't care how much you love shoes or how much, like you're into them, passionate about it. At the end of the day, you got to remember one thing. These things are meant to keep your feet warm. The purpose of all shoes at the end of the day is so you don't walk around barefoot. Of course, these are basketball shoes, and other than the fact that they're supposed to be on your feet, they're like, the purpose of them is so you don't hurt yourself, injure yourself, twist your ankle, or anything while you're playing basketball. You can't use boots or something. You can't run fast, none of that. But at the end of the day, like, overall, it's shoes. They're just meant to keep your feet warm. And people don't really give a fuck about what's in your shoes. Like, they don't want to see your feet. They don't want to smell them, whatever you want to say. Neither here nor there. But my point being is that you walk around barefoot, and nobody's going to ask you, oh, wow, where you get them shoes? Where you get them feet? Like, it's just the shoes. It's just covering of your feet so you can walk outside without going barefoot, cut your foot and shit like that. But my point being of all that is the simple fact that the shoe game now is just, it's just ridiculous. And like everybody keeps saying, it's like the way it is getting out of hand because of resellers and consumers, kids, and all that. Let me put it to you like this. It's everybody's fault. It's everybody's problem. Everybody has a role to play in this. And most likely it comes from us, the consumers. Because we want the shoes. We're going to complain, whine, and bitch about it, but we never going to actually do something about it. And the people that do want to do something about it, they got to have people backing them for them to actually listen. Jordan is never going to listen to us if we don't have nobody to back. Man, everybody knows Jordan is already, his attitude, he's very arrogant from what I'm being told and what I've been hearing all the time. So what makes you think he's going to listen to one person? Like you can complain and whine all you want, and even with the Concord release, he didn't do really too much different. So, like, you can't whine and complain if you're gonna constantly keep buying the fucking shit. And honestly, this is just a fad to me. Like, somebody made a good point. They said that like when everybody's wearing jerseys, one point everybody's wearing big ass clothes, baggy pants, and that's another thing. The pinwheel fitted caps, like none of that stuff is being worn now. Now it's like if you wear that type of shit, you a lame, you a nerd. But at that point, you was hot. I mean, you see what I have on right now. I have a V-neck on, and it's very snug. But I would have got fired on around the time. If people don't know what that means, I would have got talked about. I would have heckled for wearing this if I was to wear around the time when you were only supposed to wear the rounded collars and it was like tight on your neck and we had to be a 5X tick. They would think this is my undershirt. But now this is what's in. Now if I wear, now it's the other way around. If I wear that shirt, I get talked about. So like, it's just fashion goes in and out every year or every couple of years. Everything changes. Nothing ever stays the same. So this shoe game, the way it is right now, it's not gonna stay like this forever. So a lot of times people just doing it because this was in. It's not gonna last forever. And in a sense, you can't get mad at the high school students, the suburban and white kids that don't know too much about shit, or the consumer who just buys the shoes and don't know shit about it. That's the end of the day. That's what the manufacturer and the company is goal is, just to sell the shit. And if people gonna keep buying it, they gonna keep giving it to us. And they can raise the price as much as they want. Nothing's ever gonna change. without us saying anything or doing anything about it. And I can't really get too mad at them because we willing to buy it. That's just the end of the day. But it's like a lot of other brands that always get overshadowed over Jordan because, come on, man, Jordan got the most iconic shoes, period. You can always compete him against somebody. That's first, and that's another thing. You're never going to compete Pumbaa with Reebok. Do you ever hear that? No. If you ever hear anybody competing anybody with anybody, you always pick Nike or you always pick Jordan brand to compete with somebody. You never hear the other way around. Well, Reebok ain't fucking with Pumbaa. Well, Adidas ain't fucking with Reebok. Ain't fucking with You get my point. My point being is that you always gonna say, well, the Jordan whatever shoe wasn't competing with the Converse Chuck Taylors. That's like somebody always say that shoe get overlooked and yada yada. But they always compare every fucking brand to Jordan, or they always compare it to Nike because Nike and Jordan. Come on, Jordan's under Nike. So basically, in a whole sense, Nike is the most dominant fucking shoe company there is. Period. They put out a new shoe like every day, and it's never ugly. I can hardly pick 10 shoes. I can hardly pick one shoe that is ugly. I may not like it particularly, we should say, but at the end of the day, it's still hot compared to these other brands. Other brands, they put out good shoes. I'm not saying they ugly way, but they're just not appealing to me. Like, of course, I told you I love Jordans. I'm really a Nike Jordan dude. And people, like a lot of sneakers I talk to, they always say, well, they're not biased. They like all shoes. I'm not saying I don't like all shoes. It's just that's what's most appealing to me. Like, there's a couple of Adidas I rock with. I fucks with the couple shell type. I'm not really into it like that, but I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but I know they were really Run DMC signature shoes. They haven't been retro as the Run DMC shoe, but they retroed it and gave it a different name. And I fucks with those. Of course, Reeboks. I still fucks with Allen Iverson sneaks to this day. Not all of them, but some of them. But the most one I want, I'm still after today, is the first answer, not the questions. It was right after that. It was the second shoe, which was the first answer. They was all white with red patent leather. I still want them. I can't find them nowhere. They only retroed the all black ones, and I think they retroed the all blue patent leather ones, but they never retroed them. So if I find them, I'll get those. What's another brand? Yeah, I like the kamikazes and all that shit. The ones I want sold out. They got a couple still in the store, but it's none of the colors I want, and I want them. I think they call it bombers. The new ones that just came out like an explosion on the black of the shoe, and they got like a mint green, like Statue of Liberty type color. I want them if I can find them. I can't fucking find them anywhere. But basically, that's my point. Like, it's a lot of shoes get overlooked because Nike just puts out so much heat, and a lot of heat they put out is like it's always fucking limited, or there ain't that many pairs of shoes. It's always a midnight release, so it's gonna keep being this crazy because that's what's in right now. So basically, I'm gonna end this right here because I know I'm rambling. I'm talking basically a whole bunch of nothing, but I'm gonna make a part 2, and I might try to make little short videos here and there in between the shoes because I know I won't be making too many videos like I used to anymore. And come March, I don't think I'm gonna have any pickups in March because there ain't really nothing coming out that I want until April and shit. And plus, I need to calm it down because I've been buying a few shoes, a couple shoes y'all ain't see yet. I think I'm gonna try to wait till I get them Black History Months in my hand by the end of the week, or when I get the sequence. Either or, it don't matter. But I'll be back with part 2.